Usually show up unannounced. It's kind of nice to be invited. Are we alone?
Yes.
That's even better.
Deacon, this is about our daughter.
She decided to go back to Liam, didn't she?
No, she wanted to, but things changed.
What things?
Hope is pregnant.
Your best scotch.
You got $1,000 a bottle. You won't be getting it.
You might want to reconsider once you hear my news.
Oh, I doubt that, but what do you got?
Just came from Forrester Creations, learned something big.
Do I like playing guessing games, Justin?
It's Ridge. He's designing again.
Maybe I shouldn't have said anything.
Why did you?
Because I felt that I should. Because you're Ridge's fiance. But I know he's been through a lot. You both have. And I don't want to add to that.
But you just can't help wondering if what Ridge and Caroline are doing together is more than just designing.
I have a history with Caroline. I know what she's capable of. And I'm not saying that she's going after Ridge, but when I walked into that room and saw Caroline in Ridge's arms, I don't want what happened to me and Rick to happen to you and Ridge.
Apparently, you still hold a grudge.
That is not why I told you. But it's true, Caroline's not my favorite person.
She and Rick seem awfully happy together. I mean, they are married and all.
Appearances aren't always what they seem.
Exactly.
I've upset you.
No.
Because that's the last thing that I wanted to do.
Okay, so you walked in on Ridge and Caroline in each other's arms, then what?
Actually, they didn't know I was there.
So you were spying on them?
No. I walked in and... Look. I'm sorry. Obviously, I should have kept this to myself. Just forget I mentioned it, okay?
Say that again.
Ridge is back at the easel drawing pretty little dresses again.
You sure about this?
Well, yes. I mean, I didn't see it for myself.
But you heard it from someone in the know.
Well, not just someone. A well-placed source at Forrester. See, apparently Ridge and Caroline have designs in the pipeline already, with more to come. Yeah.
I'll be damned.
I knew you'd be pleased.
Pleased? Pleased? You kidding me? This is the news I've been waiting for. Smidge is sketching his little heart out again. Which means that changes are ahead for Brooke and me.
So this is a secret?
No one knows but us and Liam.
Not even Wyatt?
No, she doesn't want to tell him because she doesn't want him to think that she's with him because of the baby.
I get that, I do, but she is gonna have to tell him, eventually.
Yes, of course, and she will. It's just, things are complicated.
One good thing, Hope is gonna be an amazing mother, just like her mom. And you and me, I mean, come on, we're gonna be awesome grandparents. Maybe more if I play my cards right.
Now be careful. You bring the waist down too low, it's gonna pull on the hips and throw off your balance. Right in here, you see it?
Show me.
Here, you wanna start your line? Out in here. And then come down in here. See the difference? All right, now the waistline's a little more flattering. Right?
Gee, is it ever?
See, there's a sensuousness to the silhouette. Sophisticated and provocative at the same time.
I love it. Am I interrupting?
Hey, didn't see you there.
Yes, well, you were involved. How's that going?
You've paid the price, that's for damn sure.
Forrester couldn't draw anymore, and I got all the flack, even though he brought it on himself.
Yeah, by charging to Abu Dhabi and interrupting your wedding to Brooke, I assume.
Glorified seamstress shows up out of nowhere, cheap shots me in the face, and drags my bride off before I could even react.
You did.
Cool him off.
Oh, man, oh, man.
He needed a little cooling off. That's why you dumped him in the Gulf.
Yeah, teach him a lesson, not to cause him any harm. I get it.
Well, I didn't know he was so soft that a little fall in the drink was gonna cost him his ability to draw. And then Brooke holds me responsible. She wouldn't commit. But all that's behind us now. The dressmaker is designing again. All is right in his world. And all is about to be right in Brooke and mine.
So, what can I do?
You're gonna call my pilot, make sure the jet is fueled up and ready to fly. I don't want any delays. Brooke and I, we have been in limbo long enough. But that ends today.
Cheers, my friend, cheers.
I gotta tell you, I hate that our daughter's going through this.
So do I. But I guess in one way it is a blessing.
How so?
Because just imagine if she went back to Liam and then found out she was pregnant. I mean, that would be a disaster, right? It's heartbreaking as it is.
You know, it's not like she doesn't love Wyatt. I mean, it's not like she has an unhappy life with them. They're gonna be able to provide a great home for the little boy or the little girl.
Yeah, and they will. It's just...
Timing. You know, I happen to remember another pregnancy with questionable timing. Turned out pretty well. Do you ever think back to it? The first time that it was right here in this house. I mean, that undeniable attraction that we just could not fight no matter how hard we tried. I know that we brought a lot of heartache to people that we loved, and I will always regret that, Brooke. But I will never regret my feelings for you. All the special times that we shared together. You haven't forgotten either, have you? Especially Paris.
I thought we were talking about hope.
Hope. I've been doing a lot of that ever since I proposed to you. been hoping that you were gonna have a change of heart.
Deacon.
Okay, all right. Look, I gotta admit, I didn't expect you to say yes right out of the box. You know, I figured I'd have to ask you a couple dozen times before I got the answer that I wanted. One thing you learn when you're in prison is patience. I can wait as long as I know that there's just the smallest chance. Brooke, our daughter is starting a family. I want us to be family. I want you to be my wife. Please say that you want that too.
How's it going? It's...
Yeah, your collaboration. I mean, that's what you're calling it, right?
Shall we show her?
Here. The neckline's not quite there yet, but it's...
Yeah, but thanks to my brilliant design partner, the waistline is to die for.
It is. This is beautiful. I know how difficult it was to get to this point. But I don't really understand your process. Could you explain it to me?
It's not really a process. It's more... it's...
Natural, like organic. Free-flowing. You know, we start by throwing out ideas, conceptualizing.
And then Caroline picks up a pencil and draws.
Right. And then if I get stuck, Ridge puts his hand on mine and he guides me to where I need to be.
Wow. So, what about that? What's that like?
It's like I'm feeling what he's feeling. Like your thoughts through me. It's a rush like no other.
And for you too?
Oh, I don't know. I can't explain it. I can't draw on my own, but with Caroline, I mean, you can almost see it in here, right?
See what?
Ridge's creativity and mine, like coming together in one incredible design. It's it's so satisfying.
All right. I think that's it's enough patting ourselves on the back. We gotta work.
I want to show Eric. I think that he's gonna love it too.
Okay.
Wow, that's something. So, how long do you think this collaboration will last?
I don't know. Why?
Oh, well, people are wondering. Talking.
Are you jealous?
Look, if it helps, I'll get down on one knee. Come on, it's one little word. That's all I need to hear.
Vamoose. There's your one little word. So simple, even a moron like you can understand.
Well, if it isn't Big Bad Bill. There's something about you today. You seem extra chipper. Let me guess, you mowed down an old lady on your way over here, right?
Yeah, the same one you tried to screw out of her life savings. What's the convict doing here?
Well, unlike you, I happen to be an invited guest.
Now you're uninvited. Beat it.
Wait, nobody's kicking anybody out. What are you doing here, Bill?
Really? What? I have to do this in front of this idiot? Okay, fine. You know what? I don't even care. It's too important. We both know why you've been keeping your distance from me. Abu Dhabi, Ridge falling out of the helicopter, losing his ability to make dresses. It changed everything for us. But no more. I just heard that Ridge is designing again. So now there is nothing standing in our way.
You and Caroline have been spending an awful lot of time together.
Oh my, you are jealous.
Do I have a reason to be jealous? I mean, I realize that you're a very attractive man, and I'm sure Caroline realizes that too. I mean, how did she describe your working relationship? Oh, that's right. It's incredible. I just think that maybe you're ready to design on your own. I mean, have you tried?
Yeah, I've tried. I'm not quite there yet.
Well, when do you think you might be
I
ready?
don't know, Katie. What's the big deal? We have a partnership, and it's working. Why do you want to mess with it?
I'm sure Caroline doesn't want to mess with it. She can't imagine anything more satisfying.
Come on, Katie. I can't draw without her. I owe her a lot.
So it's all very professional.
What else would it be?
Oh, I don't know. A little bird told me something.
Told you
but
what?
It's nothing. It's nonsense.
It is nonsense. Caroline and I, we're a team. We're working together. I need her help. Hey, I'm in trouble, and I gotta get these designs out. Okay?
Okay.
Come on.
You realize what this means, don't you? Look, I know you've blamed me for what happened to Ridge, losing his gift. But he's got it back. And I want you back. Right now, today. I'll move back in here. We can get a place of our own. Makes no difference to me. But the first thing we're going to do is get on my jet, fly to Monte Carlo, and get married on the Stella Maris, right on my yacht. Just you, me, and the captain. Nobody else. We've been through so much, Brooke. If Ridge hadn't gone off half-cocked and flown to Abu Dhabi, we'd already be married.
I know.
Now, listen. I know I overreacted, but I've learned.
Yeah, right.
We love each other. Hell, I'm even willing to bare my soul in front of the convict if it means getting us back to where we were before all this happened. I know you've been frustrated with me because of Ridge, but he's recovering now, getting his talent and his life back. And we have to get ours back. I want you back in my life as my wife. Tell me now, will you marry